Alright, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be making some hamburger and hot dog buns from scratch. And why would you do that, you ask? Well, I don't have any left, and there's none left at the store. So this is super simple. It'll literally take a half hour. If you haven't made bread before, not a big deal. All you need are simple ingredients: large bowl, some yeast, an egg, some vegetable or canola oil, plain sugar, all-purpose flour, and a little bit of salt and some water. So first thing we're going to do is in a large bowl here, we're going to take a cup of water, and then we're going to mix that with 2 tablespoons of yeast. If you have the type of yeast that we're looking for is active dry yeast. We're just gonna pop that in there, one-y and a 2-y, and sort of just mix that around so that the yeast dissolves. Water temperature doesn't need to be too hot; should just be warm. So not scalding, just kind of warm to the touch. So we're gonna mix that in here. And next, what we're going to do is mix our oil. So we need 1/3 of a cup of oil. Booyah. I made these last time. They were a hit. And then we're going to mix some sugar. So we're going to do 1/4 of a cup of sugar. Put that right in here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, like I said, the beauty of these is that super fresh, super delicious, and only take a half hour. So we're gonna mix all of that together, and we're gonna let it stand for 5 minutes. And then once we do, we're gonna mix the rest. We'll take a little commercial break, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. 5 minutes passed. Got everything chilling here. Just put the oven on 425 degrees to get that preheated. And next up, we're just gonna add our egg in here. And then for salt, we have a teaspoon of salt, which I've poured out here. We're gonna put that in the mix. Now what we're gonna do is sort of mix that up together. Nicety nice. Until the egg is incorporated into the liquid. And then next we have our all-purpose flour here. So we have 3½ cups, which we're gonna just slowly mix in here, in a little bit at a time. So mix a little, pour a little, mix a little, pour a little. So if it seems extra quiet in the Deely house, that's because kids are taking a nap at the same time. A rare occurrence. All right, so we'll just dump the rest of that in there. Mix it up. So last time I did this, I made hamburger buns, but this time I'm gonna try my hand at doing hot dog ones too. Because nobody likes a hot dog on a hamburger bun. All right, so now we got our mixture here. And we're gonna just get some more flour, put a little bit on our surface here. Okay. I'm just gonna dump our dough on here. And just start kneading it together. So just wanna make sure we're letting the glutens form in here. Just mixing it up. You don't have to go too nuts. This is an easy dough. It's soft. For those that watch the pasta class, different kind of feel to it here. If it's feeling too wet, I put a little more flour on the bench here. Stick it to your hand, same thing. You don't want it too floury, but you don't want it too wet so that it's sticky either. So what I'm doing here is I'm just folding, and then when I fold it, I give it a push, a fold and push. I sort of rotate it around. A little bit more flour on here. Yeah, so just kind of knead this until it's nice and smooth, about 3-5 minutes. Yeah, a little more flour on the hands, sprinkle a little more in here. So yeah, just not pulling it too hard, but just kind of folding it on top of each other, just giving it that push. Really not one right way to do this here. Do. Hope everybody has access to a grill or a barbecue. I've definitely been using mine a lot, all through, even through winter. Maybe we'll do a grilling with Chef Boy R Deely episode soon. Pat it down, fold it, and give it a little squishity squish. We're just mixing it up, making sure the dough is nice and smooth. It's pretty much there. You can see it's looking pretty good here. All right, so most breads and doughs that we make here, you know, we would normally let this rise for a couple hours, but this type of dough does not need to be really risen more than a couple minutes. So what we're gonna do is divide this into 12 pieces. So I'm using a bench cutter. You could use a knife. I mean, the key here is to try to get it into even pieces here. I think we're going to do probably get 8 out of this actually. Alright, so we got 8 pieces of dough here. We're going to kind of roll them off to the side. Put a little bit more flour here. So here what we're going to do is take each of these, kind of fold it into a little ball. You see this motion here, just kind of creating tension in here. So we got something like this. All right, so again, just a little bit of flour, not too much, just so enough so it's not sticky. I roll it into a flat circle, and I take just a little piece and fold it on top of each other, just folding it into the center, all the way around. And then once you have that, that's when you flip it over. And with all those little seams on the bottom, kind of rotating and using the surface and a little bit of pressure just to sort of pull. There, okay. All right, so a little bit of flour on the table. Flatten that out. Take little pieces, pull it out and fold it right into the center. Into the center, until you get all around, and you flip it over, and you use the table, you use the tension from the table, and you just sort of pull back a little bit. You'll feel it, might be hard to see in the video, and then you sort of rotate it around until it starts feeling nice and tight here. You get a little round ball. All right, we'll do one more here, so we'll flatten it out, take each little side, fold it all into the center so you get all the way around, and we flip it. We just pull the dough back just a little bit. Hold on. Using the tension of the table just to sort of pull that dough in, keep everything tight. All right, you go all the way around, and then you got a nice little circle there. Some of the center pieces will be a little stickier, but it's all good. Just a little bit of flour. A little faster with this one. Pull all these together. Pull that in. Here we go. All right, and now what you're going to do is really place these on a lightly greased baking sheet, and we're just going to let it sit for cover and sit for 10 minutes, really, just maybe a little less. All right, so now that we have all our buns shaped here, we're going to take our sheet pan. I would either lightly grease this or use parchment paper, or here use a silicone mat here. Just place these on there. Make sure they're about 3 inches apart. Put these in here. Once we have all these on here, we're just going to cover this for 10 minutes, just so they have a quick rise. And then after 10 minutes, we're just going to put them into the oven here. So I'll use our Jenny and Johnny dish towel here. Cover these suckers up. 10 minutes, and then I'll see you back in a few. All right, everybody, it's been 10 minutes. We're gonna lift her up here. Buns are ready to go. So you can put these right in the oven right now, but if you want to get a little extra fancy, put some sesame seeds on top of that. So what I have here is a little egg wash and a brush. I sort of just lightly, not too much, sort of cover these. Just a little bit on the top, and this will hold our sesame seeds on top here. Yeah, look straight up like Burger King here. All right, boom, 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 boom. All right, once we do this, we're gonna put this in the oven for around 8 to 10 minutes, just until it's golden brown, 425. And that's that. Now we wait. All right, it's been 10 minutes. It's smelling really good in here. So we take the buns out. And they're looking nice, golden brown. And that's it. We got some fresh buns here. And once these cool off, I'm going to put them on the rack now. But once they cool off, what I'll do is slice them in half, and then let them cool, and then put them in the freezer. So next time I have time for a hamburger, just pop one of these on and we'll be all good. So I hope you found that helpful and fun, and please subscribe, and more cooking videos to come.